Hey guys, Nigel with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench. But you knew that, didn't you? And if you didn't know that, it means you're probably not subscribed. So if that's the case, please go down and hit that subscribe button. Or is it over there? I don't know. Hit the subscribe button. Watch the video. If you like it, hit the like. And if you don't like it, hit the unlike. But make sure you hit it twice, just to get the message across. And also, if you do like what you see and you want to see more videos, hit that notifications bell. And YouTube will send you a notification every time I release a video, which lately is quite a lot. I'm just getting over a cold, so I've been a little bit quiet lately, but normally I do get quite a lot of content out there. So, back last year, around about November time, I saw a kit come up on eBay, and it was something I'd fancied for a long, long time, and here it is now, and it's the 1/72nd scale Saturn V from Dragon, and it's not the Skylab one, it's the Apollo 11, as you can see from the clip from down below. You got the image there, lovely tall, nice box, you know, big beautiful glossy artwork. Saturn V Apollo 11. Turn the box over, typical sort of Dragon imagery with all the slide moulding bits and pieces and all the 3D modelling stuff there. And then they've also got this one of I don't know, you've got a tall model that you've told everyone is 1.5 meters tall, so you get a picture of a small child, you get him to coopy down so he's even smaller, and then you put, I think we should go to the moon. We've been to the moon. So don't put things like that, it's stupid. Anyway, but the thing that's always intrigued me about this kit is this paragraph here. I'm going to show you now in red writing. And basically, if you look at it, it's basically saying that this company, Wang Wei, whatever they were, probably the owners of Dragon, made the kit, and then this other company, Veyron, have come along and improved it. All right, so I'm thinking, have Veyron bought out Dragon? Are Veyron the new name for Wang Wei? Wang Pai, sorry, I can see it over there on the computer, but it's too small for me to see. So if I'm getting the name wrong, sorry. I know it starts with a W. So basically, yeah, it's not saying Dragon, it's saying two different company names. So it's always intrigued me, so I'll sod it. And if you notice on the eBay ad, it says make an offer. So I made an offer, and he accepted it. And I got it quite a lot cheaper than he's actually got it advertised on the page. It was about £25 less. And of course, they charge, a lot of the time now with eBay, they charge the VAT, so you get no problems with the shipping. So that was all great. And it also says on there, remember, this is a 4 meter by 600mm box or whatever. So, you know, it won't be very, very fast packaging, shipping. That's absolutely fine. You can expect it March, April time. Where we are now, it's the, what is it today? It's the 10th of January, and it turned up. So I mustn't grumble. And it is a kit I'm going to build, so this doesn't bother me at all. You can imagine my surprise when this turned up. I'm going to try and pick this up. It came as one bundle, all wrapped up. Obviously, I opened it to see what, because I didn't know what it was when it came. Look, we've got two big cardboard boxes, and on the top we've got a disc, which is obviously the base. Now, this was just wrapped up in all that, you know, that black shiny stuff to keep it all from getting damaged. Then it's done a good job. It's not been damaged. It looks absolutely great. And the kit, instead of being in the big shiny Dragon box, is all sort of stuffed into these cardboard boxes. You can see it probably won't even fall out if I turn, no, it won't even fall out if I turn the box upside down. So it's all stuffed into there. I haven't taken it out because I'm not really sure that this will have survived, because, you know, if it had something chucked against it, there's probably some broken parts in there. I don't mind broken parts, but I don't want parts that are twisted and bent and then broken, because you can't get them back to shape again. So what I'll do is I'll unbox it on video, and then if there is a problem, I can send the shop, Appleshe, on eBay, I can send the shop a copy of this video, and they can see. And I know, because I've had issues with Chinese kit sellers before, only a couple of times, and they are brilliant. So we'll have a look at this, we'll get it on the bench and get it unwrapped. I've got to be careful what I say. I'm getting told off a lot lately, and it's a bit annoying really. I'm putting these videos out, I spend hours editing and stuff. There's people out there watching it. It doesn't cost them a penny to watch it. They don't have to watch it. No one's forcing you to watch it. It's not like you've paid a subscription to watch it and then I'm producing crap. You've paid nothing, so if I'm producing crap, then turn off. You know, it's not a problem. But I've been told off for calling cement glue. I've been told off for commenting on features of kits that are toy-like. You know, 1960s kits that were made for kids of 12 years old they were toys. They're going to have toy-like features. Big kits, they tend to look toy-like because of the big chunkiness of them. And when they're all like that Meng GT40 and it's all big and chunky and screwed together, you know, it's toy-like. It's what it is. If you're going to build a model and it's got bloody Phillips head screws sticking out of it everywhere, it's going to look a bit like a toy, isn't it? I've been told off for talking too much, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I don't care. What else have I been told? Oh, doing the Saturn V I did with the when I put all the tabs in to get the lovely cylindrical shape. Didn't need to do that. It was a waste of time. Okay. I got like 9 million comments and 859 million of those people said they thought it was a great idea and they tried it and it worked really well. But one person says, no, you don't need to do that. Okay, so what's really funny is there are quite a few people who support the channel through Patreon and PayPal. They never ever grumble a single word, ever. The grumbles and the moans always come from the people that don't pay a penny or don't contribute or anything. All they do is contribute negativity, so I don't care. Right, so let's get to the bench and get these boxes open and see what's in them. But be interesting to see. If you do know this kit, as in the Dragon boxing, tell me if you see something improved, because obviously having not seen the Dragon kit, I don't know if it's improved. I know I mentioned something about tricolour plastic. Doesn't matter a toss, does it? But anyway, we'll have a look now and see what we think. Okay, so let's take a look. Right, so I found the instructions. There's the decals inside. There are decals. Untitled. I should say United States, surely. Right, so here we have the instruction manual, small as it is. Let's just zoom you in a little bit. There we go. So, tiny little instruction manual for a massive model. I can't believe how big this thing is. I've just looked in these boxes. It's bloody huge. So, it looks like this is kind of a photocopy because, unless I'm mistaken, I believe Dragon normally have these shaded out areas that are not used in blue. But, having said that, it does feel very Dragon-like paper-wise. No, it's a Dragon manual, because there's no way you're going to get paper this size to photocopy, is there? Anyway, shut up, Nige. Right, so, all the parts call out here. So we've got our sprue call outs. Obviously, there's some parts here that aren't used. I don't quite know why. Why would you put parts in a Saturn V kit that you're not going to use in a Saturn V? Unless it's parts for the Space Lab, or maybe it's parts for a, looks like lunar module legs there. Anyway. Right, so the kit number is 11017. I'm not sure what number it is. I've been painting today. Got black paint on my finger, look. That's all it is black paint. It's nothing else. So, straight in here, we've got colour call-outs in Mr. Hobby Aqueous and Mr. Colour. So that's the not so smelly one that's not very good for you, and the one that's really smelly and is very bad for you. But basically, nice to see that rather than just the MIG ammo call-outs and everything. So we've got all that there. So we're starting off by assembling. It looks like we're straight in and just putting on the base plate, and we've got the bottom of stage 1, putting in all this here. I'm just building up, so you got the top of the tank there. It looks like bang, 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 and it's done. So there we go. We got that, and then we got the fuel transfer tubes going up the side. If I get some terminology wrong, guys, I'm sorry. Please don't hammer me for it. While you're doing these videos, it's hard to remember everything while you're talking to yourself, knowing that lots of people are going to be watching it. So we've got the F1 rocket motors there going together. They look quite nicely detailed. Again, they don't have the blankets on them. I like them without the blankets on them. I will not be replacing them in this kit. So we got the stage 2 here. So we got all the they're the little trim things, aren't they? These little things here are the things, when it comes apart, they blast it apart so it comes apart rather than damages each other. They don't want to they don't want it to do this kind of thing. They don't come apart, they sort of come apart. So that's what they do while they're doing 8 million miles an hour, whatever it is. So this is the stage 2 second stage. So all that's going together there. Now I know there's lots of inaccuracies with this. So that's all that there. That becomes that. These are dragon instructions, so you're going to be very, very busy, and they cram lots and lots of stuff into one little area. And then we're putting in, oh, this is the stage 4 now, so it's the 3rd stage, but it's called stage 4. So these are the rocket. Okay, so you're building up the back of stage 2 there, and then you come down here to stage 4. So building up that again, you've got the little boosters there and the fuel transfer tubes and everything. You've got the single J2 motor, is it, I think, on the back of there. So that's all cool. And then we've got the cone there for the lunar module adapter going in. And then we're going over the page here, and we're actually building up our lunar module, and we're building it with legs folded. Now, I'm not sure if this kit has folding legs or if we can make it fold, but if not, that's a big plus to Revell. I almost said Renault then. That's a big plus to Revell, because the Revell one, you were able to put it away and then take it out and open the legs and display it, so that was a nice touch. But nice looking lunar module there. So if you can't actually take it out, I think I would rather have it as a separate display, but we shall see. And also, just in case, Easter's coming, guys, get your Easter eggs in with this lovely gold foil on them. Not saying any more than that. There we go. So that's the lunar module going together with the motor on the back. So that's the landing stage, and this is the ascent stage here. So you've got the motor on the back of there, and you've got the motor on the back of there. So if you want to play with it and use it as an educational tool, you can. It's all there. And then we've got the command service module there. So that's the command module. This is the service module. Can't remember now if this is all correct for a block 2, is it? I can't, block 3, I can't remember now. But basically the earlier one without all the vents around the sides is the one, unfortunately, the guys in Apollo 1 all came to their bitter ending. And then the actual ones that flew manned missions had this style. And I think this is right. I think this is right. The right sort of, it's the grills and mesh patterns that are confusing. They've been inaccurate on some of the other models. So there we go. If you look at the Airfix kits, if you look at the early ones, they've got the wrong type, as has the Revell, and then the later Airfix kit has the correct type. If you look back a couple of weeks, I did a review on it, and it's got the correct type with the correct grills and stuff on it. But then they left the command module the same size as the old one. It was too small, so you've got this tiny little command module that sits on top of the service module. Yep, never mind. So there we go. So that's all that. That's all lovely. Got little jet thrusters on there. And then going over the page, as you can see, nope, we're missing, we've got 9 and 10 there. So we've got 11 and 12 there. So you fit in the command module, and they've got the joint coupling there going in between. Launch escape system there, that's the rocket that launches them away if they've got any problems. And then we've got the lunar module painting down here. You've got the little rocket motors on the back of the LES, that's nice. And that framework there, that's going to be nice. It's going to be quite big, I think. I reckon just that on its own is going to be sort of that long. So yeah, we've seen all that. So we've got painting directions there. So we've got 4 views for each bit, and then we've got upside down and right way up as well. And then here we've got the painting guide for the actual whole thing itself. I'm guessing this is just done for Apollo 11. You can't do anything else. Looks like you've got some corrective decals in there. It looks like you can probably only do 11. I would like to do 13. I know that there are decals available for it, so you can do whatever one you want. I would rather do 13 because that's the one I saw go. It says down here, copyright 13. That's interesting. 1107-01. So maybe this is a later model. And it's also got here Dragon Europe, Austria. Weird. So yeah, this is Apollo 11 for the command service module. And you've got all your decal placement instructions, and you've got lots of them. And you've got all your painting instructions as well. So I'm guessing the easiest way, if you want to build this out of the box, is going to be Apollo 11. If you want to do something else, it's not going to be too difficult. So the decals, I'm not going to take them out of the bag because I don't know how long it's going to be before I build this. But it looks like we've got, like I said, we've got some corrective decals there. We've got our stars and stripes. We've got all the lovely little stencils and everything going in here. All the lovely little stencils down there. How accurate any of it is, I do not know. But, yeah. I'm sure somebody will tell me. So, we'll start by looking at this. This is the big piece that was on top of the box. Honestly, when this was delivered, the size of the box with this on top, it was like a bloody extractor fan or something. I thought, what the hell have I got? It was this. I was expecting a tall box. So here we are, there's the base, and unbelievably, that has come wrapped in a plastic bag with that black stretchy film over it, and you'd have thought at least one corner would have been not. But nope, it is absolutely perfect. So this should give you some idea just how huge this thing is. And even if you don't use this, which I probably wouldn't, that'll make a lovely display stand for something else. Even if you're going to put it on top of a Lazy Susan or whatever it is and have it spinning around. So yeah, nice. That is big. Where's a rule? I've got a rule over here somewhere. Just to give you an idea, that is 12 inches. 12 inches, madam. There you are. So put that over there out of the way. Right, so here's our first box, and as you can see, it is absolutely crammed. So this is one of those that's never going to go back. I'm going to have to go back to the video and have a look to see how it goes back in. As I say, I want to do this on camera because I don't want, if there's anything damaged or seriously broken, then I want the cameraman, the man that I bought it off, to see it on the camera. Aluminium tube, handy. Right, so I'll put the box down here out of the way. So we've got an aluminium tube. I'm guessing, I don't know. So right, let's have a look through these sprues. I'm not going to open them up or anything, which I'm sure lots of you have seen all this before. But it's all properly sealed up. It's not like a rip-off. The only thing that does concern me, if it is a Chinese rip-off of a Chinese model, I once bought remember back in the early days, if you're younger than me you might not remember, excuse me, but back in the early days there were companies out there that would rip off Tamiya kits, and I remember once I bought a model of Bismarck and the plastic was like wax. It wouldn't glue with anything. Solvent glues wouldn't melt it. Super glue wouldn't stick it. It was like nylon. It was unbelievable. So, right, little coffin fit there. So you can see here we've got our fins for the bottom of stage 1. We've got a little rocket boosters there that help with the split everything up. And then again we've got shrouds over bits and pieces there. We've got the shrouds over there for these are the fuel transfer lines in there. So looks like that's a doubled up sprue. Yes, it is. So probably a lot of that going on in here. But you can see just how huge. Well, it's going to be double the size of a 41/44 scale, isn't it? It's all so big and chunky, but it's got, you know, there's some, you can see on there, there's some rivet detail on that panel. No, white plastic again, but there's some rivet detail on there, so it's not so bad. I'm sure if you want to go to town on this you could. The videos I've seen, not the videos, the builds I've seen on forums of this, people go to town and buy all the resin and then find the resin is a load of crap, so that's always amazed me. So this is some of our intersections here. All this here, apparently this is too coarse. It's only got half the number of ridges there should be on there, or even a third. So some people sort of, I think they, or 2/3, they cut one out and then replace one with two, and then cut one out and replace one with two. And you ain't going to get me doing that, I'm afraid. It's just going to sit in the corner of the room like a Saturn V. I think everyone's going to know what it is. I know it's unusual to hear me say that, but that's where I am with this, I'm afraid. But we can see here, this is the, yeah, this is going to be stage 1, and this is, I'll do it in inches because it's American. This is 4 or 5, nearly 5 and, well, no, it's 5.5 inch diameter. There you go, 5.5 inch diameter. So that's huge. That is massive. We've got that one there. Then we've got, God, there's all stuff shoved inside there. Then we've got this one here. So that's that one there. This is without the plain bits. And then we've got that one there. You can see how huge this thing's going to be. It's going to be absolutely nuts. That's 2 separate parts in there. I thought we had a really bad mould line. It's 2 separate parts. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm liking this. It would also be quite a quick build by the look of it. Then we've got the taper cone there for the top of stage 2. That's going to bring it down to the stage 4. So very nice indeed. Then we've got here the, they have packed this very well actually, considering. We've got the clear petals there that open up. So rather than having like the Revell petals that open up, this is made clear, so you can leave one half of it clear and you can see the lunar module inside there. So you have to make some decisions on what we're going to do there. But it is very carefully wrapped. I thought it had some like Meng type sticker on it, but it doesn't. But it is beautifully wrapped and all done with protection in mind, not to get damaged. So that's really classy. And then we've got one of our rings here and some other bits and pieces and greeblies. Looks like we've got something going on with a nut there, so we may have a bag of screws. Who knows? Here we've got our F1 engines, so we should have 5 of these. Yep, we've got 5 of those sprues in there. So they are actually not in halves, they're moulded, they are slide moulded, so they're actually one piece, so that's really nice. And just to give you an idea, there's my hand on there, you can see how big they are. They are huge. They are roughly, let's get my other rule, let's bloody crack that thing. Whoever invented a clear rule. They are about 1 3/4 inches diameter, so they are pretty big. Go away, rule, we don't like you. You're clearly no good to us. So yeah, we've got all the pipe work there and everything, the fuel transfer. So beautiful, bit of a seam clean up on there around the outside, and they're going to look stunning. Again, I don't like them with all the blankets, and I like to see them like that. And here we've got some fine detail parts, well, as fine as you're going to get. And this looks like the lunar module legs. You've got the ladders there, which look pretty finely moulded. I'm not sure how old this kit is. It said 2013 on that, on the instructions, but I'm not sure. And you've got all the little rocket motors there. You can see rocket motors in there. They all look very nice. Got the little ladders on the leg of the lunar module. And you can see here these shields here. They're depicted with the heat blanket on them, the gold blanket. But I won't be using that. I'll be using my own. And there's the feet there with the blanket on them as well, by the look of it. Or is that part of the moon display? I don't know. So yeah, very interesting. And then another great big ring, because we all like a great big ring in our box, don't we? So that's very, very nice indeed. It's just stacking up here. And this is the command service module. So, or the service module, should I say. Well, there's a date on here. Can't see a date on here at all. It's certainly got the Dragon logo on it, so if it was done by another company, they have to take that off, wouldn't they, to meet regulations. You can see the moulding marks in there, but I can't feel anything, they're just moulding marks. You can see the sheer size of that, it's bloody gorgeous. Very, very nice indeed, and you've got some lovely surface detail on there as well, you can see. So, very nice indeed, all very big. Then we've got another box, as you can see, absolutely crammed with plastic. So we'll get all this out, that over there. This goes on and on. Oh, there's a clear one there. On. Little J2 engine. Lots of big bits. Some more engines. More big bits. I thought that 196 scale one was big. Right, so let's start with the biggest bits. Here we go. Look at the size of this. That is that's about 7 inches long. That's going to go between some bits and pieces. And there's 4 of those, so it's going to be at least 14 inches long, and then with the bits in between. We're talking a big old model here. It's going to look amazing stood in the corner of the room. And that bag's actually ripped open. Just check nothing's damaged. All looks okay. So there's that one. Very nice indeed. It's not really much to look at there. But then you've got the flanges joined together, and here we've got you can see on there, we've got the male flange on there, and we've got the female flange on there to ensure it all glues together. So that'll be nice. Won't have to bother with the tabs. But yeah, very nice indeed. More of the same, but shorter. So this is going to be that's going to be S4. That's going to be stage 4, isn't it? This is going to be stage 1. There we are. Here we've got, this is going to be the bottom end of stage 2, and that's probably the top end of stage 2. That's the top end of stage 2. This is going to be the bottom end. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be something. it's going to go into this rocket anyway. There we are. Very, very nice indeed. All lots of pipework all moulded on there and everything. You can go to town and take all that off and replace it with pipe if you wanted to. But I don't want to. Here we've got this is the bottom of the lunar module. You can see it's got lovely detail on there, all moulded on. In fact, I will open this one. Where's my knife? Here it is. I will open this one so you can see that lovely detail, because otherwise you're not going to see it. In here we have, this is the base of the lunar module, this is the landing part, and or the landing stage. You can see it's got all that wrinkly finish on there. So what you do is you get your foil and you unravel some foil like this. Okay, and you put your foil on there and you can rub it in without going through in the corner like I just did, and you can make all that look even more realistic, because it's going to take on the shape of the part underneath it. Look. So there you go, you can rub all that into there, and there's your lunar module with all its foil on. Hey, hey. So yeah, lovely, very nice indeed. As I say, I think there's some issues with this, although somebody did say to me it's the most accurate of all the kits available. But you know, if it's comparing to the Revell kit, that's not really saying very much. Some very little fine parts on here, tiny bits, very fine indeed. I think one of them's been slightly broken, so I'll leave this bag sealed. Maybe not. So even if it has, it's only a bit of plastic rod, it's nothing much to repair. You can see here some lovely little tiny fine parts in there, very finely moulded. So yeah, lovely. So we've got this is the command module here, very nice, with an accurately shaped base by the look of it. Now that's the base of the service module, isn't it? That's the base of the command module. That's the base of the command module there, the heat shield. Duh. That's the top of the command module. It's got the engine exhaust there. Not quite sure what that is. Yeah, it's all lovely, it's all there. Very, very nice indeed. More bits of the lunar module here by the look of things. So yeah, very, very lovely. You can see the lovely detail on there on the back of that. The bottom of the command module. So here we have, this is going to be the fuel tank for stage 2, and this is the main base. That's the base for stage 2. That's the base for stage 1. Yeah, so this is going to be the tank for S3B. That is, sorry, not stage 2. Oh, I don't bloody know. This apparently needs some modification. Apparently this is all the wrong shape, so that needs to be sorted out. If I think of it, I'll put an image up now of what shape it should be, and I'll reverse it for copyright. There we go. What we've got here, we've got our J2 motors. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So those are for the stage 2, and they look a lot nicer than the poxy little ones you get in Revell. Again, slide moulded, and to give you an idea, they are roughly about 1 1/8" diameter, so quite big. Another one with a great big long thing, so that's going to be for the bottom of the stage 4. And then here we've got a clear part. I'm guessing this is going to be for the top of stage 4. So you can see inside where the lunar module is going to sit, and then we've got loads of clear parts here. There's a part missing from there. I'm guessing that would be that, yeah. And they've taken it off the sprue so that it doesn't get damaged. Very thoughtful of them. And then here we've got our command module moulded in clear plastic. It's very nicely clear as well, and no real distortion. So whether you get much interior for that, I don't know. We shall see. We've also got, sorry, no, that's the that's not the command module. That's the yeah, that's the blast protection cover, so it's clear, so you can see through it to the command module. So that's going to basically sit on top of that like that, and then you can look through it. So there'll be no interior detail on the command module. And then we've got clear fuel transfer pipes for going up the side of the clear bits there. And we've got lots of clear little parts there. They're going to be very brittle. And we've got little clear thrusters there by the look of it. So you can have a good look around there. You can see lots and lots of clear, very brittle parts by the look of it. And then the final sprue is here. And this is more parts of our lunar module. So you can see there's the main housing part of it there. And then you've got the lunar module base and everything there, and the sides. So very nicely done indeed. I am very happy with this model, and I'm very chuffed with that I've got it. I actually paid about £150 all in with delivery and everything. I see there's one on eBay now for £185 in the UK, so if you want to go and get one, you'll get the Dragon box as well. But no, very, very nice indeed. So thanks for watching, thanks for taking the time to have a look. As I say, feel free to leave any comments about the kit or whatever below. Not really interested in comments about whether they went to the moon or not. You know, that's a different channel, that's not this one. But anyway, if you want to tell me off about something, please feel free to do so, because I get told off about everything these days. Who cares? I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.